Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is Breaking Patterns. Here in the book of Romans in chapter 12 and verse 2, and it says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." One of the very first things when you think about a pattern, one of the very first thing that comes to my mind is all my life I've watched cows walk through the pastures and walk through the field, and every time they have a pattern. They got a certain path that they walk through every day. When they're going from one side of the pasture to the other, it'll be green grass, but there'll be a pathway where the cows walk. They walk in that same pattern every day. Hey, well, me and you is really no different. We have patterns too. Matter of fact, when you awoke this day, you did more than likely you did the very first thing that you did today, you did yesterday and the day before, and probably many years ago. We get into patterns. We have certain things that we do, and we do it a certain way. It's just we're in those patterns. But he says, don't be transformed to the patterns of this world. What the world has to offer me and you is not good for us. And so when we get into these patterns, it becomes easy. Well, I'll give you another example about getting into a pattern. You miss one Sunday of church, and then it gets a little bit easier, and then you miss the second Sunday, and then you miss the third Sunday, then you miss the fourth Sunday. You got into a pattern of life to where it just becomes easy, and it's not first nature anymore. And that's what he's wanting to do, is me and you get into the pattern of worshiping and praising and loving and having time with him, because he says, then you will not be do not be transformed by the patterns of this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. So we got to change our mindset of how we think. Change our mindset to say, I will not get into this routine. I'll stay away from this. I'm not going to get into this pattern. You see, we need to be in the pattern about rising to our feet every day and standing in the gap for those who don't have Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. And we need to be standing for our Savior Jesus, telling everybody that we can about who He is and what He can do in their life. I hope today has given you a great word of encouragement. God bless you, and we'll see you again soon.